So it's January the 1st, 2026, and well, I've only posted one video on my channel for the moment, but one of the things I'd really like to do this new year is spending more time making videos, even though it's not great. Like, I know I have a big leeway of progress on video content and stuff like that, but honestly it doesn't matter. I just hope I can share with a few of you even though literally nobody watched my first video for its entirety, but it doesn't matter, you know. You just have to persevere in any matter you want to be successful in. So here I am. And what I wanted to do was, first of all, introducing myself again. So hi, I'm Alice, I am French, I'm a mother of 3, and I'm working, which means even though I like to knit and sew and I'm trying to learn to spin, I don't have that much time to do any of that. So don't expect me to have a really high productivity. However, I really like to spend some time doing that, and so I try to take better care of myself and spend more time outside, having big walks in nature with my dogs. So I will try to put a few images of that in my videos too. So that's who I am. And the second thing I wanted to do was kind of catch up on my ongoing projects, and maybe later in this video show you guys what other projects I have and that I should be catching up on in the next few weeks if I want to clear my plates when it comes to current knitting and sewing projects. So we will not talk about sewing projects for this little chunk of video, only knitting, but basically I have, where is it? I have 2 sweaters that I've started and couldn't finish because I lost yarn chicken. The first one is the Cousteau sweater. Sorry, French accents popping back. So here it is. It's a marinière type of sweater with a ribbing pattern everywhere. I think it's 6x1, and I've done both sleeves. I've also found the buttons that I've sewn on the button bands. This is a fake button band, like you can't unbutton those. They are only there for aesthetics. But yeah, I really love this pattern. However, I've knitted with yarn from Laine de Mout, who is a French indie dyer from my area, and I had 2 skeins of this color, this main color, that's called Miss Altanga, and 1 skein of this contrasting color, which is Miss Cream, if I'm not mistaken. And well, this is what I have left to do the rest of the body, and I've weighed my yarn before knitting this 1 stripe and after, and basically I have less yarn here than what was used to do this stripe. Problem is I have to do the whole ribbing at the bottom of the sweater, which is a little bit wider than the stripes. Let me show you with this is the sleeve ribbing and this is the stripe, and as you can see, well, it's not that obvious, but there is a few more rows of knitting than there is in the stripe, and knitting in 1x1 knitting 1x1 ribbing consumes more yarn than this 6x1. So long story short, I will not have enough of this main color to do the whole ribbing. So I've contacted the dyer Catherine, who will be dyeing a mini skein for me to finish my sweater, and I will be alternating this one and the mini skein to try to not have too much of a difference in the color. So that is for my Cousteau sweater, which I love. I'm not sure which size I have been making anymore, so if I can remember I will put it on the screen and try to keep my Ravelry notes up to date, but I'm really bad at that, so please don't expect too much from me on this side. My other sweater that I lost Yarn Chicken with is this one. I'll have to redo the neckline first of all, because as you can see it's gaping and it's not good, but I've done almost all of the rest of the sweater except for this sleeve that I have not finished, and that is because I don't have any more yarn. I have been using Drops Air, not in this color though. This is a mixed color and it is color number 02, and this is the Scotty sweater by Petite Knits, and I love it, it's beautiful, but I don't have enough yarn, so I have to put an order for one more bolt in order to finish this sweater, and then I will have to do the whole plaid pattern on the sweater with those two colors, which I love. This one is the color 35, and it's a milk chocolate type of brown, and this beautiful forest green here that I love, and which is the color 19. So I think it's gonna be a really great color scheme when I'm done with it. But yeah, half of a sleeve missing. So after losing Yarn Chicken twice, I started another sweater, which is one I have bought yarn for in order to offer it to my husband, and this is the Pagan Sky sweater. Here it is, and it's a women's pattern, but I have already made one for my husband a few years ago, and unfortunately I've felted it by accident, so I've decided to make him another one in other colors. The previous one was in a dark forest green with beige motifs, and here it is in Drops tweed. Do I have labels anywhere? No, but I have a full bowl here. Drops soft tweed, sorry. Here it is. And this is my main color. It's a really, really dark gray, color number 09, with speckles of brown and lighter gray. And I don't have the number of this one, but if I can find a label. Nope, sorry, don't have it, but this is my contrasting color. It's a kind of white with little tweeds of black, and yeah, only black, that's it. It's really, really beautiful, and I love both colors together. Here is my little beginning of color work. I really, really love it, and my husband's can't wait to have it, so that is great. So that's what I'm currently knitting on, and another project, sorry, catching up my ball of yarn. Another project I like to start with is why now it's the Meet Me at Midnight by Cheryl Faust, and I don't know if you will see it, but here it is. It is a really beautiful shawl with several motifs, and I was thinking that if I alternated colors it would be great. So yeah, that's what I have in mind, and I'm hesitating to cast it on, but I know I'm not very fast already, so if I multiply the projects, it's gonna be even harder to go on with those. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm up to for the moment. For tonight, I will go on with my Pagan Sky sweater. I think I'm gonna be watching Orsa Makes in the meantime, and yeah, I'll see you later for the rest of my ongoing projects. Hi guys, today has been a rather crazy day. Kids in France are going back to school in 2 days now, like the day after tomorrow, and well, basically we had to wake up early for the first time since the beginning of the end of year celebrations holiday. And it was hard for everybody, but a good training for Monday morning. And then we went to run errands because we are in the middle of renovation, and so that was a lot. And then we came back. 2 of my kids went playing at, like, they had play dates at friends' schools, so that was good because it was calmer here. I could do laundry and clean my bathrooms and stuff like that. So not a super fun day, but in the middle of all of that, I have been able to use the gift card that my husband offered me. I think my youngest is up to something. I'll be right back. So yeah, she was indeed acting up while I was recording, which is exactly why I'm gonna keep this very quick. But basically I wanted to... I'm out of breath from running up and down the stairs, but hey. So I wanted to update you guys on what I've been up to, which is mainly my husband's Pagan Sky sweater, and I've made some very decent progress. I'm a rather slow knitter, but I know that once I will be back to work, it will be much harder for me to go on with this one, because I don't do much stranded color work and it will require a lot more brain power. And after a day at work and then taking care of my children and everything at nighttime, I won't have much energy to do that. So I'm trying to power through the color work grid, and I think I've made a very good progress, guys. It looks so good on the screen, like, I love it. I'm so proud of myself for this one. So that's one thing. That's what I've been doing. I wanted to tell you. And what I was mentioning first, and that I have forgotten, and I have to be very, very quick because my battery on my camera is dying, is that I've used my gift card that I had at Christmas, and I bought 3 skeins of Knitting for Olive Merino in this very, very beautiful navy blue shade that I love. And it's color number, it's called navy blue, and it's 33954. and this is for a tonight top by Lily Kate Makes, pattern that I've bought during her advent sales. And then I have 10 skeins. I will not hold all of them together, but 10 skeins of Double Sunday, which I've been wanted to try for quite a while now. And it's a Petite Knit colorway, and it's the whipped cream, which is the 1012 colorway. And so yeah, 10 skeins. The plan is to make a fully all over cabled sweater for myself. So yeah, that's it for now. My battery is dying. I don't really have much time for saying anything anymore anyway, so see you later. So I wanted to show you something, and well, don't mind the cardboard boxes behind me. That's part of the renovation project, but basically it's 9:20 p.m. and there is this beautiful fireplace working. Actually, my dog is thoroughly enjoying it, and my couch is right here, and my knitwork is right here, and all I want to do right now is sit on this couch and enjoy this fireplace. Problem is, I have to bake some bread because my husband forgot to go to the bakery on his way back from picking up my children, and I have to do some ironing while the bread is baking. So yeah, let's go. Hi guys, welcome to my living room. Please don't pay attention to the mess that's behind. I'm trying to be as truthful as possible here. That's actually one of the things I've been thinking about. So, you know, I've been wanting to make videos, but I was just not sure I had something to add to what's already available, because let's be honest, there are a lot of knitting videos out there and from great content creators, and I was like, do you really have something that's gonna catch the attention of anybody? You know, maybe you're not being, I don't know how to put that, but basically what I mean is, I thought maybe that's because my videos are not original enough that nobody watched the first one. And then I thought, you know what, one of the reasons why it's so hard for you to record and make things right is because you're trying so hard to do what everybody is already doing, and you're also comparing yourself in many other ways, like those people who have this very curated filming space, and those people who are creating a lot and who manage to do it all, and you're none of that. And I was like, Alice, you're none of that, but you gotta be that person. And in the end, I think that maybe we need more people who are being themselves. Maybe I shouldn't try to be those people, because first of all, I only see what they are willing to share online, and it's fine if there are things they don't want to share. They don't have to, they don't owe me anything. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, if you feel like that, if you feel like you're not enough, if you feel like it's like you should be doing more, like you should be more productive and need more stuff and have a cleaner house, a tidier house, and maybe you're not giving yourself enough grace, and maybe there are a lot of people out there who don't need super fast and don't need a lot of stuff and don't have a perfectly curated filming space, and it's fine, and maybe those people will want to see people more like them. So maybe I have something to bring to the table finally, because I didn't really find anybody like that online. I'm not saying those channels don't exist. I'm saying if they do exist, I have not seen any of their videos yet. So yeah, I just what I mean is, please don't mind the mess behind. I'm trying to be truthful, and hopefully you will like that. So now we are Monday evening. My children are in bed. It's 8:30 p.m., which is great. Like, having them in bed so early is really good, because I have some time to myself and they will be well rested tomorrow morning. That means I have some time to keep working on my husband's Pagan Sky, which is going on very well, and I'm really happy about that. Like, let me show you this side. It's less scrunched up, but yeah, it looks really beautiful. I love it, and I just yeah, I think he's gonna love it too. So I'm gonna make a few rows on this one, because I've been craving it all day and I couldn't knit at any moment today. And then I will cast on another project, because I need a lunch break project for work. I don't have any at the moment that's simple enough so that I can knit on it while chatting with my co-workers. So I need that, and I think it's gonna be the Tonight Top by Lily Kate Makes, especially because I've seen today, like, she's shared that somebody on Instagram has started a Lily Kate Makes make-along. So yeah, I'm gonna cast that on a little bit later in this evening, and then have a little bit of reading, maybe try to edit this video, because I think this is gonna be my last chunk of it, and it's gonna be more than enough. So yeah, that's my program for tonight. I hope you liked this video. It feels a little bit chaotic and like it's going... I'm sorry for that noise. That's one of my dogs that's always acting like she's super sad, even when she's clearly not sad at all. She's next to the fireplace, cuddled up with her brother, so no reason to act like that. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please feel free to share and subscribe and comment and stuff like that. I'm really bad at this. You know what you have to do. Anyway, I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye.